everybody. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the everybody.
Oprea's open mic.
I'm your main host, Sean Oprea. With me is my sidekick.
I'm Erin Oprea. Welcome to the party. So this is episode 9, season 2, but last one, episode 8 of season 2, we talked about Nashville. We talked about some pockets of Nashville. We hit on Germantown, 12 South, some of our favorites just randomly, some things to do with kids. And today we're going to do a part 2 on that. So we're going to deep dive into Nashville. So many people.
Everybody that listens is obviously going to book at Oprea Oasis, our Airbnb next door.
Because why not?
So this is useful for everyone.
This is great because I get asked all the time, where do you go? What pockets to do? What's the best places to stay? Blah, 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 blah. There's actually so many pockets in Nashville, and people don't think of Nashville as walkable, but it's actually very walkable or scooterable. Scooterable.
Or stand-up paddleboardy. You can get on the river.
Oh,
we have the Cumberland River.
Yeah, Cumberland River. They have paddleboard. Don't they have tours on there?
Yeah, they have a tour. Oh, you jump on the General Jackson, you get on a big paddle boat and go on a tour.
But also on the river, they have, we have pedal taverns downtown. They have a pontoon tavern.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
I've definitely seen kayaks. There's been kayaks, a string of kayaks. I'd never seen the pedal boat.
Yeah, that actually would be really fun for
we got to do that.
CMA Fest, things like that. Because there's a concert. CMA Fest is right there on Riverfront. So it has a stage basically on the water. It's on a barge,
there's a
right?
Great big country music festival, and there's a stage that's floating on a barge. And people bring up their boats and listen to the stage while sitting on the river. It's actually
And if you're coming for CMA Fest, don't forget that you got to book for my workout. When we do a CMA Fest workout, it's always on the plaza of Bridgestone, which is going to be really fun. It's a really cool stage.
Bridgestone is our big stadium. Well, not the stadium.
No,
but
it's indoor arena. It's
arena
where the hockey plays, and lots of big concerts are there. Lots of cool things are there, actually. So many things happen. Is that where? No, the mud things, the big trucks, they go to Nissan, I think.
They might, but I thought they went to Bridgestone Arena.
I don't know. I don't go to the mudding truck things.
No.
All right. So an area I want to talk about today is L&L Market. It's kind of out off the beaten path. It's on Charlotte.
Just west.
Yep, just west. But you can take an Uber. That's one you probably want to Uber to. There's some other little things. L&L Market's like a little, not mall, little boutique-y kind of
it's got
shopping
eclectic
center.
shops and little places to eat. It has a really cool wine place.
Yeah, it has a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
It has a conveyor belt, and that conveyor belt has wine and cheese, which is so cute.
It comes by and you grab a plate and then you get charged per plate, basically.
Yeah, I personally haven't done it. They have a sundae place in there, like a milkshake place in there.
Yeah, that's fun.
And then they have this coffee shop that was so good the last time we were there. That one is called, I forgot the name of it. It's called The Great Coffee Shop. It's Honest Coffee.
Okay.
Honest Coffee. It's really good.
So my favorite thing is the popcorn place.
They do.
It is addictive, the flavored popcorn.
It is. But my favorite, they have where I like to go shop for home stuff.
Yeah, really cute.
Is Barefoot Cottage. Such cute home stuff. It's at the very end. I mean, it has strung lights. It's gorgeous in there. So if you guys like the whole mall area,
that's where you get your cowskin rugs, right?
Yeah,
those things are amazing. We've spilled all kinds of stuff on there because of rugs, right? Stuff happens, and
you just spray it with the hose.
Wipes right off.
Yeah, you spray it with the hose.
Yeah, I've peed on it, and it just comes right off. They might have been the dogs. I forget. One of us peed on it. And it just came right up.
The dog.
Came right up.
It might have been the dogs. Remember, though, it's got that Italian restaurant downstairs that we love.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cute kind of almost hole-in-the-wall Italian place.
It'll
cook penne pasta.
Penne pizzazz.
Penne pizzazz.
Yeah, it's really good.
They cook in front of you, and it's quick and tasty, and it'll fill you up.
But that's worth an Uber ride to go just chill for a couple hours.
Yeah, a good afternoon spot.
It's a great Saturday, Sunday chill spot. And then we have to hit the Gulch. All right,
we will after a word from our sponsor, Addy. Thank you, ADDYI.com. We'll be right back.
Okay, ladies, you've been hearing me talk about my libido, or more accurately, my lack of libido. Now let me tell you about what helps me get it back. Addy, or flibanserin. Addie is FDA approved and has been clinically proven to increase sexual desire in certain premenopausal women who have been bothered by low libido. I started to lose my libido in my 30s, and it feels so good to have my drive back. So if you feel like you've lost your desire, you want to get it back, stop falling for the snake oils and ask your doctor about Addie today, or go to Addie.com. That is ADDYI.com.
And now I get to do some house cleaning. I wanted to read something like this as fast as I can forever. Here we go. Addie is for premenopausal women with acquired generalized hypoactive sexual desire disorder, HSDD, who have not had problems with low sexual desire in the past and who have low sexual desire no matter the type of sexual activity, the situation, or the sexual partner. The low sexual desire is troubling to them and is not due to a medical or mental health problem, problems in the relationship, or medicine or other drug use. Addie is not for use in men or to enhance sexual performance. Your risk of severe low blood pressure and fainting is increased if you drink 1 to 2 standard alcoholic drinks close in time to your Addie dose. Wait at least 2 hours after drinking before taking Addie at bedtime. Your risk of severe low blood pressure and fainting is also increased if you take certain prescription, over-the-counter, or herbal medications, or have liver problems. Low blood pressure and fainting can happen when you take Addie, even if you don't drink alcohol or take other medications. Do not take it if you are allergic to any of the ingredients in Addie. Allergic reactions may include hives, itching, or trouble breathing. Sleepiness, sometimes serious, can occur. Common side effects include dizziness, nausea, tiredness, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, and dry mouth. See full PI and medication guide, including boxed warning, at addie.com/PI or call 844-PINK-PILL.
Ask your doctor about Addie today or go to Addie.com. That is ADDYI.com, baby.
And we're back.
We're back, baby. All right.
Did you buy the little pink pill? You should have.
All right. We're talking about the Gulch, baby. Let's dive into the Gulch. You know what the Gulch is known for? Wings. The flying wings of pictures. Sean is...
I'm hungry right now, so that did not compute.
Not food wings. It's where
I really need to start eating before we come on the podcast.
No, it's where everyone takes pictures in front of the wings. It is a wall of murals. Murals. We have so many amazing
wings.
1230 Club, best wings in Nashville.
I want some wings.
Hands down. You guys, and now they offer them with sauce or no sauce. Get the sauce.
There's incredible artwork around town, including at our Airbnb, Oprea Oasis.
We do have lots of.
But around town, there's a lot of mural artwork and stuff like that.
That is actually one thing you guys can do is take a mural tour. They have them like you get on the golf carts and you can take a mural tour. I've seen lots of those around.
They don't come by our house yet, so don't.
That's okay. So the wings is that line. If you see no line, you better snap your picture because it's very rare.
Yeah, usually it's around the corner.
That wraps around down the street. Osco Biscuit Love is there.
Biscuit Love. A tasty breakfast sandwich. I went there once. There was a long line, so I I took the dogs. I don't know if you knew this, but I was on a long dog walk, and the people working at Biscuit Love were super nice. I ordered with 3 dogs in my hand real quick, and they're like, we'll just meet you out back. And they have surprisingly a great big place to sit in the back of the restaurant.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, outside. And I sat there with the dogs, and they were great.
Because that line's always so long. I'm not one to really wait in line. I'm like, I'm good. It's biscuits.
My girl doesn't wait in lines.
I can go with that one. We have Biscuit Love is actually on our mural at the Airbnb.
Oh, yeah. We have some local favorites on the mural.
Also, there's some good rooftops there. My favorite rooftop down there is the one on top of the Thompson.
Jackson?
Yeah. They have a tree, a big tree up there. It's super cute. Looks all of downtown. So the Gulch is very walkable to Broadway, very walkable from our Airbnb, very walkable from Germantown.
You feel like you're in a different area. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically a mile to the Gulch from Germantown. And then, so it goes like this. It makes like a triangle. So if you go downtown, it's one way. You go that way, you can make a big triangle. That didn't make sense to anybody.
No, not at all. That's right. But there's walkable
basically a mile.
areas.
Basically a mile from where we live on our Airbnb.
Gotcha, yes.
Yeah. And then it's probably half a mile from the Gulch to Broadway. So it's very walkable. There's a good hotel. Thompson's a great hotel to stay at. They have the W. It's not quite my vibe. It's a little, if you're looking for a pool party during the summer, that is it. It is wild. DJs and craziness, crazy. So if you stay at the W, be ready to party.
You can skip all of this if you'd like, but you cannot skip the Sunday Club.
Oh, yeah.
They have the Elvis.
Boozy.
They have boozy milkshakes.
The Elvis one, peanut butter liquor.
It's peanut butter and vodka or something like that, and it's super tasty. But the other place has that too. Burger Republic has some boozy milkshakes.
They do.
So there's a couple places in the Gulch that have boozy milkshakes, super delicious. But it's hard for me to walk by the Sunday Club and not get the Elvis. So good. We were freezing.
And we still got it.
It was so cold. It didn't matter.
We did. And that's also the place that you can make your hats. Down.
Oh, is that in the Gulch?
Yeah, it's in the bottom of the Thompson. We haven't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't wear hats because I look like a little boy if I put a hat on.
I don't wear cowboy hats.
But it's called Rustler hat.
Rustler?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can go in there and customize your hat, which I think is really cool.
For my birthday? Be a true.
Our Airbnb guests
Nashville.
that were here this week went to it. I didn't see their hat. Yeah, they were really excited to go to that. They had two teenage boys, and they were super excited.
No stinking hat.
That's funny. That's a Marine Corps thing. But a Mexican restaurant I like over there, it's Hunter's favorite restaurant, is Superica. Their chips and salsa are so good.
That's a hidden gem because it's around the corner.
Yeah, you're not going to
walk. You're never going to walk by it.
Yeah. Peg Legs over there, right?
Peg Leg Porker is a great barbecue place.
Yeah.
The owner has a literal peg leg.
He does literally, right?
Yeah. He's got one leg.
But Superica is good. I really love their fajitas.
The fajitas are good.
The fajitas are really good, and their chips and salsa. And a gym. If you guys are looking for a couple of gyms to go to while you're here.
Yeah. They actually got some good spots.
True Mav.
True Mav is right there.
He's a friend of mine, Worth. He has an amazing place where you can go take classes. Barry's is also there. But I really like True Mav. I love the class there.
And they have a Rumble down there, too.
They got Rumble, too, which is a boxing class.
And all of those are great. Go to True Mav. Hashtag Worth.
But what's a big box gym that's in Nashville? If you're looking for like a big box gym. We don't have one. Yes, we do. The one the boys go to.
I wouldn't say it's a big box. But it's only called one. Quantum. QNTM. Yeah, 4 letters.
It's actually a really cute gym.
Yeah, it's
really nice. And not as nice as Lifetime, but it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice
gym.
It's
kind of in between downtown and the Gulch.
Yeah. I don't know. Kind of Gulch, kind of.
That's a great place. With $25 get you a day pass, right?
Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Because you're going to come here, you're going to get your health on, right? Because you're not leaving the pretty muscles at home. You're bringing it with you.
But why did day passes get so expensive? It used to be so cheap to go to a gym for a day pass. We went to Chicago. It was $50 for a day pass per person. I was like, my gosh.
Yeah, I think we went there for 5 days and we got a month membership because it was cheaper.
Yeah, for sure. It was way cheaper to do that. Bars. We hit on 1230 Club, which is our favorite bar.
We haven't stopped at any bars at all?
No, we haven't hit downtown area.
You guys need to know about the bars.
Right? So we have downtown, which is a pocket, and then just south of Broadway, it's called Sobro. So it's south of Broadway, basically. And a restaurant there that we really like is called, what's that one that we go to?
I mean, there's Dicey's Pizza, but we already talked about that.
No. It's not. It's right there by Symphony. Oh, I think we talked about it last time, too. Bricktop people own it.
Oh, Riverwalk. No.
Nope, River
House. Oh my God. The River House.
Really good. It's a fun bar. It's a great people watching bar. It's all glass.
Mostly any bar that we love has got to have a view or windows or people to watch. There are some great places, but they're kind of like in Nashville and they're dark, and we're not like dark, no windows kind of people. So this place has the front is just giant windows, and you're just south of downtown Broadway. Good food, the bar's right there, nice and lively and lit, and it's a good place.
Yeah, the food is really good.
I don't call the bar lively, but it is lively around there and great people watching.
It's actually, the restaurant's pretty quiet, which I really do like because you can actually hear. I don't know if a lot of people are getting
It's nice to talk to you because she's got a little damage in the ears from mortar shells.
I don't have the best hearing, so restaurants, I'm like, huh? Sean translates a lot for me when there's conversation going on because I literally can't hear. So that's a restaurant that I really enjoy because I can hear all the conversation going on, which is nice. So everybody that struggles with hearing and you can't, and you're like, where are the quiet restaurants? That's the one to go to. And the food's really good. The vibe's quiet.
Yeah. That's all right.
But it's
if you're younger than 40, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
if you're in your 20s,
spot.
it's probably not going to be your spot for sure. But the bars on Broadway, there is a million of them. But if you go to Miranda Lambert's bar and you sit on the second floor. It's a Mexican restaurant. And you get chips and salsa and maybe a cocktail. They have this ledge, and you can sit there. It's open.
Yeah.
Well, on the warm days, it's open. And you can just, people watch.
There's like 6 seats. It's a very small ledge, but it's the perfect place to people watch, to get some good Mexican food at Miranda Lambert's. If you can get that, you got to get seated by the hostess, not just open seating.
It used to be just open seating,
but nonetheless,
now
it's a great spot, and we try and grab it whenever we can.
We do. It's a fun people watching spot. So because it's right there on Broadway, and another place that Whiskey Row is kind of
Whiskey Row has been.
They
always
have a really good band on the bottom floor. Always, their band on the bottom floor is really good.
They have really brought some great bands.
They do. Our son works at Luke Bryan's bar. He is
go there, and he'll be the guy not talking to anybody, bringing beer to the bartenders.
He's got the perfect job for his personality because he doesn't want to talk to anyone. He's not a people person, very opposite of me, and he's a barback. So he just goes and gets. What's that, like a gopher?
He's a gopher. That's
perfect.
He
loves it. Yeah. He loves it. He says great people watching too. So, I mean, there's a million bars there. Yeah. I feel like every day there's a new one.
There's a couple speakeasies. There's one that you have to dial the right thing in a phone booth to get in the door. So you find those. There's
one under 12:30.
There's one under 12:30. Pushing Daisies.
Pushing Daisies. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd went there. I never went.
Yeah, it's really cute. Actually,
You took your side guy.
Yeah, my side chick. That was my son.
Still, I wasn't there.
It was my younger son is actually.
You're going to a new bar. You don't even like to drink that much. I like to get hammered. You didn't even take me to the new bar.
Maybe that means that you have a problem. I was leaving you out on purpose.
I'll just drink at home. That's okay. I'll just drink alone at home. It doesn't matter.
So what else downtown is that people need to know about? What are we missing?
Go explore. Walk. Make sure you walk. Bring some walking shoes.
Please walk, because the stuff you're going to see that you're never going to see if you're on a scooter, if you're on a bike, or if you're in an Uber. You're never going to see it. That's what we walk the city and we're like, wait, where did that come? The new area coming up is called the Yards, and I'm so excited. It's Nashville Yards, I think is what it's
Nashville
called.
Yards.
That's going to open, I think, 2025, and it's going to be a mixed. It's right in the middle of downtown. It's going to be a mixed use, basically. It's supposed to be an outside amphitheater. A movie theater, a bowling alley. So there's going to be concerts, there's going to be bars, there's going to be restaurants, there's going to be hotels, there's going to be apartments, everything.
And most people probably already know this, and for those who don't, Nashville's flooded with live music. If you like live music, this is your spot. All these bars downtown have live music. And they might be cover bands, some might be doing their own music, but you'll find everywhere. There's a person doing their own music live at the food court in 5th and Broadway. You're going to find almost everywhere. It's actually kind of incredible. So you're going to find live music almost everywhere. And the couple places we're not quite into live music. Couple places
really
that we found that don't have live music is the rooftop of 1230 Club, which we love dancing to, and the rooftop of Whiskey Row.
Yeah, those are good DJs. So if you're not a live music and you're not a huge country music person, those are great places to go that are not either one of those things.
Okay, so we're sticking to bars kind of downtown. We had talked about Church and Union, I think, in our wrap.
Yeah, we already talked about Church and Union.
Honestly, probably one of my favorite cocktails place. I love the bar. It's got a great vibe to it. Big open bar. I love the kind of graffiti style of the decoration they have around, and they always have some really flavorful seasonal cocktails. That's
Church and Union.
Church and Union is probably one of my favorite cocktails.
And so if you're at the bars, you can just walk. Yeah. We actually go
not
there
a dancing place, not live music, good restaurant.
Well, that's actually not true. It turns into dancing.
Oh God,
it turns into a club at night.
If you go there late, the average age drops by 20 years.
It's like
they remove a bunch of seats.
Yeah, we stayed one night, randomly happened to be there. It was like 9:00 and all the bar stools were going. I was like, what's going on? And it turned into a club, like our go-to restaurant. And it was like all 22, like who brought grandma and grandpa to the bar?
It was like getting Oscars walkout music. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you're staying too long, so we're going to play this music and have these other people come in so you old folks leave.
But it's a really awesome restaurant. Yeah. But there's a new pizza place downtown that is a sister restaurant to Church and Union.
It was cute.
Starts
It
with
didn't quite hit right, Ophelia's, and it didn't quite hit
No,
right
the
for
pizza
me.
was really good. I really liked the pizza. It was the desserts I wasn't a fan of.
Okay.
But the pizza was really good there. And it's cute. If you can sit on the patio, that's the place to sit in that place. So if you go when the weather's really good, that's a cute place. And then pop-up bars. There's so many holiday pop-up bars.
Oh, yeah.
At Dream always has them. Noel always has them. The Bobby always has them. Is it Fairlane? Fairlane Hotel?
I never can tell any of those apart.
Fairlane has them. They're all like basically
I just call them all Dream. Like that. This is the top of the Dream Hotel, and you usually correct me. Oh, that's at the Dream Hotel? No.
Like Noel's is a hidden bar. It's around the corner and down, and that's where like the Christmas Story was.
Go find Dream Hotel, and you're going to find a bunch of boutique hotels and bars right around there.
And Church and Union's right across the street from that.
Yeah.
Another place that we haven't been to in a long time, but I sound like an old person. I really like to go get hot tea there. They have a bunch of hot tea places. Remember Liberty Common when we used to sit outside the bar?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I thought they had closed down, but they just took forever to open back up after 2020. They are actually still open. It's a great brunch spot. It's really so cute.
Yeah, they have a really cool high top bar seats that are outside. And so they open up their kind of mini garage doors, and you're on the back side of the bar outside, and you're right next to the amphitheater downtown.
Which is called Ascend.
Ascend Amphitheater, and a really great spot downtown. Actually, I forgot about that.
They have
place.
lots.
Yeah. The last time we went, right, they hadn't really kind of ramped back up.
But they have a good cinnamon roll. They have good brunch, so that's a good like brunch spot, I think, and it's so stinking cute. All right, the last area, well, there's two areas. Hillsborough Village. Okay. Hillsborough Village used to be one of our years ago was one of our go-to spots.
We really want to put Hillsborough Village in, and we've been there last time a couple times, and we're like, it's there for somebody. It's definitely another area of Nashville, like kind of near Vanderbilt University and Belmont, kind of.
Yeah, there's some spots. Yeah, Posh is there if you want to go shop. That's it.
Posh is a really cute women's, like almost boutique.
No, women and men's. It's both.
Is it men's?
Yeah, shop. There's some cute little shopping stores.
Like if you want to get men's clothes that look like women's clothes, you want to go to Posh.
No, that's not true. They have really cute men's clothes. That is not true. And then there's Jenny's Ice Cream.
Yeah. There's a couple Jenny's ice cream around.
Yeah, there's also one in the farmer's market, which we had talked about local restaurants inside the farmer's market. Jenny's is there too. But they have a couple patios that you can take your dog to. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah. There's one called Double Dogs, and they have a small outdoor area. But my favorite one, it's got like a picnic table type small front porch, is called Hop Dottie Burger Bar. And both of those you can kind of scoot in with the dog.
Of course, Pancake Pantry's there. Everybody knows Pancake Pantry. That's on our wall too on the Airbnb. Yeah. So Pancake Pantry, that's the original. Wait, I don't know if that's the original one in Nashville. I don't know if that's the first one or if the first one was in Gatlinburg. I'm not sure. But they just opened another one in Nashville now. It's downtown, and they had a cute pop-up bar. What was it? It was a Christmas bar. What was the theme?
Elf.
Elf, that's right. They had just opened it. So there's two Pancake Pantries. The line's
it is.
Long
it's good breakfast. And for the longest time, Nashville didn't have a lot of breakfast places. They've caught up.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. It's definitely worth going, and it's good pancakes. But we've opened up the breakfast market a little bit, which is good because I love breakfast.
Breakfast is if I was going to say what is your favorite food to eat all day long, breakfast food. Hands down. I can't get enough eggs. So what else in Hillsborough Village would you say? Fido's really good. Fido's been there forever.
Fido has been there forever. It's a great coffee shop with food, like really good, healthy options, different options, flavorful options. And it's got a really kind of tucked in vibe. Like you go in there and you're like, okay, this has been around a while. It's got a good feel to it.
All right.
Fido's good coffee. My favorite coffee for the longest time, actually.
We walked there the other day with the dogs. We took all the dogs just to walk around and see all the. If you walk up and down like the little side street. Wait, we forgot to talk about the movie theater there, Belcourt. That's really cool. So Belcourt is an indie film kind of vibe.
Yeah, they do a lot of indie film like releases. We've gotten a couple like, hey, we're gonna show this movie to the world, and it's going to be at Belcourt. So they do a lot of that. It's very, very local, very indie. Very. Our editor Levi had said that might even be the only projector in town. So it's got a good feel to it, right? Like
it looks like
cute.
it was,
and then it has some of the actual releases, like big popular movies. So.
It looks like it was kind of redone though recently.
It did. It looked fresh.
When we walked by, it looked nicer. I was like, oh, they redid it. But up that street, there's a lot of little pockets of coffee shops and a lot of Asian flared restaurants in there. I don't even remember. But there's
it gives you a village vibe. It's called Hillsborough Village, and it gets a lot of the old houses turned into commercial restaurants vibe.
For sure. Yeah. That is definitely what that area is. Yeah. All right. Now, last area we're going to hit on, East Nashville.
Okay.
East Nashville is an area we don't go to, but I don't really know why, because they have so many amazing restaurants from what we hear, because we haven't been to a lot of them. We went to one recently called Lachlan Table. It's more of a neighborhoody vibe. It's actually super cute. It's got like a fire going. It's a wood burning fire for pizza.
Wood burning, yeah. It was tasty. You had the
pork chop. It was so good. So good. The food was good. The drinks were good. Yep. Just a cool little small neighborhoody vibe. And right across from it has all these cactuses in the front. Forget the name. It's like Cowboy something, and that is actually like a bed and breakfast.
Urban Cowboy Bebop Hotel.
That's it, Urban Cowboy. But that's a cute little area. But 5 Points is mostly what.
Can I explain East Nashville to you? This is my best way to explain East Nashville. It's got a very different vibe as far as like Nashville as you would think of it. Okay, so this is how I can explain it to you. A tornado came through, horribly so, in 2020. And it struck right down our road, actually, tore down a bunch of houses. A lot of people were tossed out of their apartments as their whole apartment complex got shifted. And then it kind of skipped over the river and it went into East Nashville. And it was bad. It was. We went and walked through all the damage. And we were walking through our part of town in North Nashville that has a very urban vibe to it. And then we walked all the way to East Nashville, trying to just kind of follow the path of tornado. And there was an incredible community in East Nashville that had come together immediately to help each other, to rebuild, to tear down what needed to be torn down. And we didn't have that where we lived. But East Nashville has that community vibe.
They were all there with their chainsaws and everything. It was like very...
East Nashville, you like have a tree go down in North Nashville, and you're going to have to either deal with it, wait for a year, let the city do it. In East Nashville, your neighbor's going to already have a chainsaw, and he's going to ask you if you just want the tree gone, or do you want like a bear carved into the tree? Like you had, like that's East Nashville. Artsy... Eclectic neighborhood community. Yeah.
So there's an area called 5 Points, which is right into East Nashville. It's not very far in, and that's actually where East Park Donuts is in East Nashville. Remember I told you the brown butter donut? That's one of the best donuts in Nashville.
Exchange Running Store.
But in 5 Points, there's a lot of cool stuff. They have the Exchange Running Store, which now Erin Oprea Basics is now in there.
At
which
the
is
Exchange Running Collective. Erin Oprea Basics
super cute. It's a mom and pop kind of place. They've been open about a year. It's gorgeous inside. They did such a good job. Probably the coolest. Well, not funny. Probably. It is.
It is mom and pop, but like mom and pop are like 30.
Yeah, but it's new. But it's cool. So if you're looking, and they actually sell my running shoes, which a lot of places don't sell the running shoes that I wear, and they have them there, which is cool. And they have my clothing line. So it's shoes. What'd you say?
Overrated shoes.
No, they're the best shoes you'll ever put on. The best, hands down. So 5 Points has that, but they also have Bar Tacos now there. That's also in 12th South, and it's in 5 Points. They have 5 Points Pizza, which is like a New York style. That pizza is humongous.
You were running with Hunter, and I took the dog. Shaq had gone on a part of the big birthday run that our son was running. So we had all joined in for different lengths of the run while Hunter did a full 24 miles. You took the dog for a little bit of it. I met you in the middle of your run, and then I relieved him from finishing another 10 miles. And so me and Shaq hung out, and I really wanted to go to 5 Points Pizza because I don't think I've actually ever been.
Oh, that's good.
And I went straight there, and I couldn't bring the dog in, and I was super bummed. But the big slices of New York pie, that's up my alley. So you got to check that out. Go get some.
Yeah, if you order the whole pizza, it's gigantic. It's definitely New York style pizza.
So hungry.
There is Red Door.
Episode is killing me.
Red Door reminds me of the 90s when I've been to that bar. Red Door's been there for eternity. There also is a Red Door in Midtown. Midtown's like a pocket that is, you think of locals, college.
Mm-hmm.
They have a slider house. You can take your dogs to that. Really good sliders. Really cool people watching. And that's where Winners and Losers is.
Yeah,
too.
you want to meet some hot college chicks? Go to Winners and Losers.
That used to be, you know what's crazy is it wasn't cool as much back then. It was mostly industry and stuff.
Very industry. And it used to be where artists would go and drink and hang out.
Yeah, songwriters and stuff. It was very industry, and now it's definitely
Our
turned.
client named Winners and Losers.
Yeah, one of my clients did. Losers. She named Losers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it's turned very much into college, but I don't know if it's college every night. We haven't been there in eternity, but we used to go. We've been so many times, but it's been such a long time since we've been. But we did go to the Slider House the other day. I said, this doesn't remind me back in the old days.
Get your little burgers.
We got the little burgers, and
Great
they brought
idea.
out
Always bring
bacon
the
for the dogs.
Yeah.
And
Super
yeah,
sweet.
they're super sweet, and the burgers are good. But I was saying Red Door is there as well as in East Nashville in 5 Points. But there's like Treehouse. There is some little shopping in there, mostly just restaurants. But so if you go to East Nashville, the main spot to go to would be 5 Points.
East, yeah.
And
sure.
if you're going to East Nashville, and you can scooter over there, most people would probably say
once you hit 5 Points, you can spider from there to hit some of the great little places.
Oh,
in East.
Sean, we almost forgot our favorite place in East Nashville.
The Pharmacy.
It has a beer garden, too. It has a little garden out in the back with a bunch of picnic tables, strung lights.
It's a burger place. We talk about a lot of burger places. I ain't gonna lie.
It's so good. There's sweet potato fries.
They have a farm burger that's got an egg on it. It's just a giant, sloppy, delicious burger. You get a good beer. You sit in the beer garden. You sit there, get your hands all dirty, and.
But there's something. What's that mustard that's on there? Do you remember the name of it?
That was a.
I'm not a mustard person, but it's a different kind of mustard. I'll always order extra side of that.
Sweet hot kind of.
I don't know, but it's really good. But they also have the Pharmacy Burger in. Remember, I told you about 5th and Broadway has the food court of not all, but a lot of local restaurants. There's not chain restaurants in there. It's local. The Pharmacy is in there too. Velvet Taco. Donut Distillery, which is a donut place, mini donuts. That's also in East Nashville. So if you're on Broadway and you're hungry, that's where you go. 5th and Broadway.
5th and Broadway in the like the food court. There's a lot of like East Nashville places that they pulled into the food court. Anyway, or you can go to the real place.
All right, I think we have hit.
Oh, we've hit them all.
I think we've hit everything. I think I did a good job hitting all the places. Maybe there's something I forgot. Sean's got a jam finger. If there's some questions you guys might have about Nashville, put them in the comments. Leave us a comment. Make sure you guys are following so then we can subscribing so you guys can make sure you get all of our podcasts as soon as they come out. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Your favorite burger bar in your area.
Right? And if you've been to Nashville and there's something we missed, make sure you leave it in the comments so that we don't know about
us.
it. I want to go check it out, right? But maybe it's for other people to go check out. They're like, wait, they missed this spot. It's the best. I want to hear about it. And I think everybody else would want to hear about it too. But I hope this helps because a lot of you guys are coming to Nashville. I get it all the time.
Oprea Oasis.
Yeah, you're coming to the Oprea Oasis, which is our Airbnb. But a lot of you guys ask me all the time, where do you go? What, blah, 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 blah. And of course, we have the Opry and the Ryman, all that kind of stuff. We're going to the Ryman tomorrow night for one of our clients.
We are?
Yeah,
we are. We're going to go see some live music.
We're going to an album release party. Or not party, album release playing.
We're going to make it a party.
We're going to make it a party. But yeah, we can walk to the Ryman from our house. How about that? Will we? We might ride scooters, though. Oh, just so you guys know, if you park in downtown, be prepared to pay a lot of money. There is no cheap parking in downtown. So scooters are amazing. Ubers are probably
Scooters
better.
have gotten cheaper or more expensive
Uber.
too.
You know what? We rode a scooter the other day too. We did kind of go. We went all the way to 12 South.
Two scooters to 12 South, and it was more expensive than an Uber.
Yes, but it's also
that was a bummer.
But it's
more
also
fun,
more fun. They used to be like $5.
That's why we need to buy our own scooter.
We are.
Wifey.
We actually looked at them when we're out at some of the restaurants.
I want some big Mutter tires on my personal scooter. I want to be able to go over curbs and not even feel it. That's what I want.
Maybe scooters will be next. We were looking at when we were out on our little drinking thing. We were doing a breakfast shot drinking tour. We made it our own little drinking tour. And these breakfast shots, okay, so it's
recommended to everybody. Bourbon
And some places have maple bourbon. So ask them if they have maple bourbon. If they don't have them put a little maple in the bourbon, shake it up really good. And then you get a little shot of that. And then you got a chaser of orange juice and a piece of bacon. And it is so fun and so good. So good. I'm not a bourbon fan. So this, for me to say I like that is really, really odd. The other day we did 3 or 4.
Maple bourbon, orange juice, and bacon.
Did we do 4 shots the other day? Unheard of for me.
At minimum 3, but yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We spread them out so much.
Like
you didn't
6
really
hours.
feel it.
Yeah, I didn't even feel drunk at all.
Yeah.
And I did 4 shots. Never do I do that. 2 is usually ever my
You
max.
ain't no
of
lightweight.
drinking.
That's my girl.
Cheers.
Ow.
Come party in Nashville, and we'll see you guys soon. If you have anything, leave it in the comments. Bye, guys.
Dude.